Okay, welcome everybody. Can everyone hear me? Okay, perfect. So, welcome to the class of Sahaj Yoga meditation. This is a free meditation class. And my name is Sophia, and I'm an instructor for Sahaj Yoga. I don't know if you've ever meditated before, but I can tell you that this meditation is a very simple way of calming your mind and getting to that state of thoughtless awareness is what we call it. But we're going to get through all of this terminology and how to do this. But first, I wanted to introduce you to a very special lady who taught Sahaj Yoga to millions of people. And her name is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Um, yeah, let's do that. So this is her. Again, her name is Sri Mataji. We call her Sri Mataji as short. And she started teaching meditation since 1970. And she started with a small group of people, and then it worked out so well that, a lot of people started coming to her and learning meditation from her. And why do we want to meditate? That's a question that a lot of people have. And we want to meditate because it brings benefits. It brings benefits to us as a person, as a family member, as a co-worker, as a person in society. It makes us better people as a whole, really. And so how do we take about teaching Sahaj Yoga? As it's an all volunteer. Like I said, it's a free class. We are all volunteers here tonight, and it's nonprofit. Sri Mataji never took a penny from anybody, and this is all for free, and it's because we all want to share what we have experienced in Sahaj Yoga with you. So, like I said, it's not a business or anything like that, and again, it's human to human wanting to help out each other. This is what it's all about, pretty much. We can say that. There we go. And tonight is all about music and meditation. So we have a very special guest tonight, and she plays the instrument called a veena. Her name is Shobana, and she's gonna play a very nice piece of music when we're meditating. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself, but first I just wanna let you know that music helps us with meditation because it helps us focus actually on not on the outside but on the inside. So that is why we're having the meditation along with the music. It has always been linked to each other, and it just works out very nicely in our chakras. So again, I'm gonna let Shobana introduce herself.
Hello, so I'm Shobana. Hopefully you can hear me now. So the instrument that I'll be playing today, it's called the Saraswati Veena, and it's an instrument that's originally from South India. And Sri Mataji has talked about this instrument a lot and how it's very connected to our subtle system, as is all music. A lot of the music that we can listen to when we meditate is very connected to our subtle system. So I was fortunate enough to learn meditation and music at the same time and could actually feel the vibration of this instrument. So yeah, we'll get the chance to hear that today a bit. Not sure what other information I should maybe provide, but maybe that's a good start for now. So yeah.
Yes, thank you, Shobana. We are very much looking forward to to you playing music for us. Okay, so let us meditate. This is why we're here tonight. I hope you're all sitting down. It can be on the floor, on a comfortable cushion, or just plain on the floor or on the chair. Doesn't matter. Wherever you're more comfortable. There is no exercises being done today. Very simple hand movements, and that's about it. So no need to wear, yoga pants or anything like that. Um, so meditation brings back the joy in your life. And that's because when we meditate, our brain, our brain waves, whenever we're thinking, I think we can all agree that, in this busy schedules and our busy lives, our thoughts are going like this, the waves all the time. And so what happens with meditation is that those waves start to just calm down and be less frequent. And that break in our brain really brings about a lot of the benefits that we're talking about. A clear mind, a better understanding of our emotions, how to control our emotions. When we are in that state of calmness of our mind, we can control our emotions better. We can control our thoughts better, what we're going to say better. Um, our communication with people improves. Our mood improves as well. We get better sleep. There's other physical benefits as well. We can talk about, how it affects diabetes, how it affects cancer. There's a lot of things that meditation does that when we get really deep into it, it helps us out. And this is not a one time and that's it. It fixes all the problems kind of a thing. This is really consistency. Just like when you go to the gym, right? You're not going to go one time and get all the muscles and all the benefits in one go. You have to go every day. So this is the same thing. You got to work that muscle of meditation. When you sit down every day, then that's when you start feeling the benefits. Okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Like I said, let's all be relaxed sitting down. And what I'm gonna do is tell you where to put your right hand. It's just very simple. It's like on the picture. You just put your right hand where we're gonna tell you. And that, what it does, it helps you focus your attention on that specific chakra. Okay? We have 7 chakras, and each one has a quality to it that is important in our lives. So let's just go ahead and start by taking 3 deep breaths to settle our attention down. Breathe deep and let go. And then one more time. And let it out. And one more time. Okay. So you can do this either closing your eyes or with your eyes open. When we close our eyes, we tend to focus more on the inside rather than on the outside. So we're going to start by putting our right hand on our heart. And here we're going to say to ourselves these affirmations. I want to be connected to my true self. I want to be one with my spirit. I want to fill my heart with love and compassion and joy. And you don't have to think about it too much. Just say the affirmations and put your attention on your heart. And now we're gonna move our hand, our right hand, where the picture is at, on the left side of our torso. And we're going to say to ourselves, I want positive change. I want to be a force of positive change in my life. Please help me to feel satisfied and content. Mother, please let me experience the peace within me. This right here is the center of our attention. Sorry, not of our attention, I'm sorry. This is the center where we feel satisfied with what we have, where we have our generosity, where we are content with where we are at in life. In the society nowadays, we feel like we always want more. And with this center of our chakra in the left side of our torso, it helps us to feel satisfied with what we have. Okay, now we can move our left hand, our right hand, right where that picture was. And this is the center of our attention. Where do our thoughts go? What are we listening to? What are we watching? So here we're going to say, I want a positive attention and positive growth. Please remove all negative thoughts and ideas from my attention. Mother, please soothe my attention. If we want to have a clear mind, we also have to have clear thoughts, right? So let's again ask, Mother, please soothe my attention. And when we say mother, we are referring to our mother energy. Now, one more time, we're going to put our hand on our heart. And here we're going to say, Mother, please remove all fears, insecurities, and anxieties in me. Let me trust myself and my abilities. Let me be confident. Mother, please help me to feel safe, protected, and loved. Our heart is the center where we feel fear or insecure. So when we say these affirmations, we start opening those chakras and releasing that fear and anxiety and doubts in ourselves. Now we'll put our right hand on the left side of our neck, between the shoulder blade and the neck. And we turn our head around slightly. This is the center where we feel guilty. We put all our guilt on this chakra right here, on this energy center. And in order to have a meditation, we need to let go of that guilt because it's just holding us back. So here we're going to say, I am not this guilt. I want to be respectful to myself and to everyone. Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not guilty. Then we will put our right hand on our forehead. And this is a very important chakra. They're all important, but this is very important because this right here is the chakra where we hold our ego and super ego. I'm sure you've heard of that word before, ego. So this is where we tell ourselves, why should I forgive? Let the other person forgive first, right? Or I am better than others, or I am the worst of all. This right here, that's the center for that. So it's we need to work on that quite a bit. We need to forgive and let go if we want to meditate. So here we're going to say, without thinking of who and how it happened or what happened before, we're just going to say it. I am not this ego. I forgive myself and I forgive everyone. I let go and I forgive. And you can say as many times as you like. I can let go and I forgive. And for the final step, we will put our hand on top of our head. There is an area right here called the fontanelle bone area. And that's where the babies have the soft spot. When we're all born, we have the soft spot. And that space right there is where our mother energy, called the Kundalini, comes out from here. And that is when we get into the meditation state. So in order to open this chakra, we're going to say, Mother, please establish my self-realization. And you can massage yourself clockwise 7 times. Mother, please stop all my thinking and establish me in a state of thoughtless meditation. Please let me experience the thoughtless meditation. And then you let go a little bit and your hand rises. And we can put our hand back down on our lap. So while you close your eyes for this meditation, Shobana will play the music and you can experience the meditation. Most likely you will get some thoughts coming in. Just say to yourself, not this thought, not this thought, and let it go, like a cloud passing by. And focus again your attention up here. All right, here we go. Wow, Shobana, that was amazing. Thank you so much. How long have you been playing your instrument?
So I've been playing the Vina for around 15 years. Um,
15 years.
yeah, 15 years. So takes, yeah, a bit of practice, but yeah, it can be very joyful playing an instrument. So
Yes, it was very, very wonderful. The meditation was definitely, up here. Um, I hope everyone has felt the same and has felt some what we call vibration, is what Shobana was saying. Um, when you get that feeling of the music, with the meditation, I mean, my attention was up here all the way. So if anybody wants to ask a question to Shobana, or maybe make a comment on the chat.
It looks like there's a question
I think.
in the chat. Um,
Okay, Alex says it was very relaxing, and yes, it was.
I guess I can just share a bit of information about the Vina in particular while people are kind of having some questions. Um, so Shimataji has said that this is actually um, one of the first instruments on earth was this Saraswati Vina. And as we kind of meditated today, we got to awaken our chakras and our energy centers and points. And this particular instrument goes really well with this energy point in our lower abdomen called the Swadhisthana chakra. So sometimes just listening to some Vina music can really help bring the center into balance. And the instrument itself, I've shared this before, but it has 7 strings, which equals the amount of energy points in our body, and then it also has the number of frets equal to the vertebrae in the body. So it's actually mirroring this movement of this energy along our subtle system. So sometimes people can feel it along our subtle system. So yeah, just thought I'd share that a little bit. So
Yeah, that's great information. I didn't know that about the Venus.
yeah,
Very nice. Yeah.
there's also a
That's,
very similar instrument called the sitar, but it's played vertically. So this one's played horizontally, and yeah, that's also often called the sitar, but it's yeah, it's slightly different. So yeah.
okay. Does anybody have any more questions?
Looks like there's maybe some comments. I can't quite see them in the chat, but
Yeah, it says
looks like
everybody saying that it was beautiful
oh okay.
and very relaxing.
Yeah. Sometimes when you start your meditation journey and maybe you're having a creative process that you're learning along with it, it becomes like you get to really feel this connection. Sometimes your qualities with meditation over time, they can really deepen. So if you are a musician or an artist or yeah, something creative within or some quality that you have, sometimes with meditation it can really grow because as we meditate, we become more and more balanced, and maybe some of the stuff that we've wanted to do, sometimes it can become really quite enhanced. So it's sometimes when a musician or an artist or somebody maybe presents something, it's also sometimes the power of the meditation that allows them to present that, that trait or that quality.
Yeah, definitely the quality of creativity, right? I think Shobana, can you hear us?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah,
Or maybe
yeah, we
the
can hear. Okay, the video. Okay, sorry, the video was
oh
from.
maybe I was yeah maybe the it was a bit slower.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, the quality of creativity, that matters a lot. Like Shobana said on our second chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra is responsible for our attention as well as our creativity. So when we start meditating, um, it just so happened that that chakra opens and we're able to do, things that, like Shobana said, we wanted to do before, or maybe We never tried it. Anything that has to do with basically, it can be design, it can be music, it can be painting, it can be many, many things. And the more you meditate, the more that quality opens, as well as all the other qualities that maybe we can talk about more in specific next time. Okay. Shambaya, can we have the next slide? Okay, so before we get into the end of it, I just want to know if anyone has any questions as far as the meditation goes. Um, I'm gonna see here in the chat if anybody has any questions. So we are going to get together Monday through Friday at I think it's so 8 o'clock Texas time, which is Central. And everyone is welcome to come. We would love to see you again. These are all our resources that these are the websites that you can visit to learn more about Sahaj Yoga meditation. And there are also some sessions where you can learn, like you can do again what we did today with the steps with the chakras by yourself, if you want to practice it. And we would encourage you to practice every day. Like I said, the more you do it, the more the benefits that you get. And yeah, I mean, we'll see you here again. And thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is Sophia, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.